The House of Morgan is a nonfiction book by Ron Chernow that provides a historical account of the rise of the Morgan banking empire and its impact on the American economy. The book traces the history of the House of Morgan from its founding in 1838 through the leadership of J.P. Morgan and on to the modern era. It examines the major players of the House of Morgan, the lives of the family members, and the bank's partners. The book provides a detailed look at the role that the Morgans played in the development of modern finance and their involvement in the creation of some of the United States' most important corporations, such as U.S. Steel and General Electric. It also covers the political and economic upheaval caused by the Panic of 1907 and the role of the Morgan Bank in the rescue of the American financial system. The book also examines the relationship of the bank with the U.S. government, especially during the World War I and II. It portrays J.P. Morgan as a complex figure, both a ruthless capitalist and a philanthropist. Overall, the House of Morgan is considered a comprehensive and well-researched history of the Morgan banking dynasty and its impact on the American economy. One idea for a story based on the House of Morgan could be a historical fiction novel that follows the rise of the Morgan banking empire through the eyes of a young man named Henry, who starts as a clerk in the firm and over the years becomes a partner. The story could begin in the late 19th century, with Henry starting his career at the House of Morgan in New York City. As he works his way up the ranks of the company, he witnesses the inner workings of the powerful banking empire and becomes privy to the behind-the-scenes deals and politics that shape the American economy. As the years pass, Henry finds himself increasingly at odds with the ruthless tactics of J.P. Morgan and the other partners. However, he also sees firsthand the philanthropic work that the bank does, such as supporting important charities and causes, and the way it helps to rebuild the economy after the Panic of 1907. Throughout the novel, the story could interweave historical events with the personal story of Henry and his relationships with the other characters in the book, such as the Morgan family, the other partners in the bank, and the government officials. As the story progresses, Henry becomes more and more entrenched in the inner workings of the bank, eventually taking on a leadership role within the firm. But as the country enters World War I and the bank's influence becomes a source of controversy, Henry must navigate the political pressures and make a decision about where his loyalty lies, to the House of Morgan or to his own personal beliefs. In the end, the story could explore the different facets of the House of Morgan and its impact on America, while also providing an in-depth look at the personal struggles and triumphs of the characters and how they were affected by the bank's actions, ultimately bringing a personal and human aspect to the bank's rich historical background.